They've had a good year.
Well, and it made for an interesting halftime show as they tried to overpower us here at courtside.
Case has the basketball to start the second half. Aaron Hollinger, the freshman from Chardon, with it, works it right side, and Aaron traveled with the basketball.
But to finish your thought on the Shaw High School band, you said they had an interesting year. Back in this summer, they returned from Beijing, China, as the band made the trip to the Summer Olympics held over in Beijing and performed during the ceremonies there.
Sincata inside for Brandeis. Was triple team, threw it out, threw it away. Beth Andrasic down the floor for Case. Chapin picks her up defensively. Case will swing it left side in front of that Case bench, and Tondo traveled with the basketball. So Case very much had, like they started the first half, with 3 consecutive turnovers, have started the second half with 2 in a row.
Well, and Brandeis had one of their own. First half, Brandeis had 10 turnovers. Case had 13.
Judges with the basketball. Rashford with it, right wing. Pulls back her dribble. Works it inside to Dados. Dados shot up, blocked by Hollinger, but the freshman will pick up a foul. And for Erin Hollinger, that will be her first. Hollinger scoreless in the first half, averaging 11 points a game this season. She is 3rd in scoring on this Case basketball team. Has done an outstanding job as a freshman. Dados' first free throw is up, and it is good. Cassidy Dados in that first half had 7 points, 1 of them from the foul line. She's got 8. And make it 9 as she's 2 of 2 from the charity stripe in the second half. So it's a 7-point spread, 28-21. And that is the largest lead of the night. Rashford fighting for that loose ball into the Case bench. Spartans will keep it.
You go back to the 9-minute mark of the first half, and Case led 18-15 in this basketball game. So a 13-3 run. Case has managed just 3 points in the last 11 minutes of basketball.
Tondo with it off to Henry. Henry top of the key to Hollinger. They work it inside to Austin Howell. Howell banging inside against Orlando. And a nice soft shot by the 6-foot sophomore Howell. Her first 2 of the evening. Case down 5, 28-23. Just a minute and a half into this second half of play. Chapin with it, left side. They're going to work it inside to Lauren Orlando. Fakes right, goes left. Nice left-handed layup from the left side of the lane.
Lauren Orlando could have picked up her 4th foul. She'll bring her elbow up to make that spin move. Very aggressive in the post is Lauren Orlando.
Kicking it is Rashford, trying to create a defensive steal. Case will keep the offensive possession. They'll have the ball out underneath their own basket. Case in a box set. Tondo will inbound it. Out to Henry. Henry works it inside to Hollinger. Hollinger controls it, kicks it left corner to Austin Howell. Howell with it with Dados on her. Howell dribbles left baseline, dribbles out of bounds. Actually, it was Lauren Orlando banging bodies with her. And Austin dribbled it out of bounds. It will be a Case turnover. Lauren Rashford will bring it up for Brandeis. Kicks it off to Chapin right in front of the judges' bench. Top of the key to Dados. Swing it left side to Rashford. Now to Orlando. Left of the lane. Whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Case. Working against Lauren Orlando. Fouls on Austin Howell. So Howell has 3 fouls to go along with Orlando's 3 fouls. Orlando 6'1" senior. Austin Howell, the 6-foot sophomore. Brandeis inbound to Chapin, left wing, 3 in the air. It's long. Long rebound comes out to Rashford. Henry stole it from her. Caitlin Henry controls for Case. Down to Beth Andrasic. Andrasic cross-court pass to Tondo. Left-hand dribble, left baseline. Clears off Sakata. Throws up a shot. It was missed, but she was fouled.
Well, the Spartans need to be careful, Ron. They get into that predictable offense where the ball handler will take it and drive baseline and try to throw up a shot. That's 3 consecutive trips that they've tried to go baseline on that left side of the formation.
Foul is on Sincata. She has 2. Tondo's at the foul line. She'll get 2 free throws. She made the first. Ashley had 8 points to lead Case in the first half. She's got 9, looking for 10. Second free throw's up, and it is also good. Case is drawn within 5. It's 30-25. 17:42 left to play in the basketball game. Rashford with it. Between the circles to Sincata. Now Chapin, right baseline, dribbles up, throws up a shot. It's short. Andrasic comes down with a rebound. Beth Andrasic with Rashford. Defense in the backcourt. And Rashford caused Andrasic to travel with the basketball.
Yeah, she picked up the pivot foot as she wanted to make a cross-court pass. Saw it wasn't there and tried to put it back down. Unfortunately, she had already released it.
That Shaw pep band trying to get Case back in this basketball game. Inbounds for Brandeis, little trouble. Now they control, Chapin with it. Chapin left-hand dribble. Caitlin Henry comes out to guard her. Chapin will dribble to the left side, left baseline now to Sincata. Throws up a left-handed layup, and it's up and it's good. Diana Sincata with 5. And Case is down 7, 32-25. Caitlin Henry with it now. Top of the key to Peck. Peck works it left side. They swing it all the way to Ashley Tondo left corner. Now top of the key to Caitlin Henry. Left-hand dribble, left lane, kicks it out to Tondo. Three's in the air and it's good. Ashley Tondo. She has 13, and Case is down 4. Traveling with the basketball for Brandeis.
It seems to be a point of emphasis this year by the referees. That little crossover step as you shuffle your feet to begin the drive.
So Case will get the basketball back down 4, 16:47 left to play. Kristen Atkins will check in for Case.
14th turnover for Brandeis. Case sitting with 17.
Atkins checks in scoreless. Hollinger, a starter, will check out. She is scoreless. Beth Andrasic, 3 in the air, left side. Missed it. Atkins down with a long rebound for Case. Back to Andrasic. Swings it to Tondo with Chapin on her. A cutter is Andrasic. Tondo gets it to her. Back to Tondo, now left wing. Cross-court pass to Atkins. Ball above her head, looking inside. Now top of the key to Tondo. Case down 4, 15 on the shot clock. Tondo drives, draws, dishes it out to Andrasic. 3 in the air, it's short. Andrasic follows, gets her own rebound, goes down, kicks it off to Atkins. Right baseline, a whistle away from the ball.
Cassidy
We've got an
Dados.
injured player in the key for Brandeis.
Is that Lauren Orlando that's down?
Foul is on Brandeis, and the foul will go against Cassidy Dados. That is her first. And there is a player down on the floor for Brandeis. We're going to take a timeout. We'll take a short 30-second break, and we'll be right back on the Case Basketball Network. $16 minutes, 10 seconds left to play in this basketball game. The Brandeis player is still on the floor, and we can't tell who it is. So I will not guess until we're certain, but they're checking the rib cage area of the Brandeis player. So both teams are huddled up at their respective benches. It's a very competitive basketball game tonight. Case is down 4. It's 32-28. We've got 16 minutes and 10 seconds left, and now the player can be identified as Amanda Wells. Wells, a 6'1" senior from London, New Hampshire, is at her feet, and she will exit the floor underneath her own strength, holding her right side rib cage area. So maybe Amanda took an elbow to the ribs, we're not sure, but she will check out of the basketball game. And both clubs will come back onto the floor. Case will have the basketball out under their own basket with a fresh 30 seconds on the shot clock. Tondo will inbound it. Underneath her own basket, gets it into Caitlin Henry, missed the shot. Peck got the rebound though. Tondo now with it between the circles. Ashley Tondo, the junior point guard with Chapin on her, gets a screen from Peck. Peck rolls, gets the ball back, kicks it out to Atkins, left side, shots up, it's short. And Dados comes down with a rebound. Dados down the floor to Chapin. Jessica Chapin controls the basketball for Brandeis, kicks it off to Rashford, and she'll set the offense. Rashford at the foul line. The give and go with Dados and Rashford. Rashford now with the ball, right side, throws it up and in. Lauren Rashford with her first 2 of the evening. And it's a 6-point Brandeis lead. Inside, Case goes to Peck from Tondo. And the freshman Chelsea Peck gets a layup. She's got 4.
The tie up on the jump ball will go to Brandeis.
Andrasic tied it up with Rashford. Pressure defense in the backcourt. As Ed said, the possession arrow goes to the judges, so Andrasic will come right back with Rashford. Strodehoff will inbound it to Rashford, and she'll break the defense across the timeline. Spin dribble between the circles. Kicks it left side to Sincata with Tondo on her. Sincata right side to Rashford. 3 in the air in front of the Brandeis bench, and it rolls around and drops. That one hurt. Lauren Rashford, scoreless in the first half, has scored 2 baskets on the last 2 possessions.
Ball thrown away by Caitlin Henry.
That score can't be right.
No, it's 37-30.
And they just got another 3 by Brandeis. The scorekeeper gave a 3 to Case. It was 34-30. They gave a 3 to Case to make it 34-33, but it should have been 37-30. And Brandeis just hit another 3, so it should be 40-30. But the scoreboard says it's 40-33. There's a timeout on the floor as the officials are trying to set this straight. We'll take one too. We'll be back after this break on the Case Basketball Network.
Well, back here at Horsburgh Gymnasium, the judges of Brandeis had opened up a 10-point lead run on the Case Spartans. That's the largest lead of the night, and since the second half began, the Brandeis judges are 5 of 8 from the field. That's 62%, considering they shot just 28% in the first half. That big lead has come from their ability to shoot in the second half from the floor.
And with it, they have doubled their lead. Brandeis was up 5 at halftime. It's now 10. As Ed said, the officials have straightened the scoring out, and it's 40-30. A whistle away from the ball. Caitlin Henry went down hard. Fouls on Brandeis. Setting a screen was Morgan Kendrew. And that will be her first. Fouls on Kendrew on Brandeis. Case will keep it. Ball out onto their own basket. Ball out to Tondo between the circles. Tondo works it inside to Atkins. Atkins controls. Left-hand pass out to Clancy. 3 in the air. They needed it, and they got it. Clancy hits a 3, and Case is down 7. Kate Clancy has hit 3 threes this evening. She's got 9 points. Rashford inside to Strodehoff. Strodehoff from 15 feet up, and it's good. Amber Strodehoff with 6 points. And the lead is at 9 now for Brandeis. Tondo down the floor for Case to Henry right side. Ball fake left, dribbles right baseline. Tried to kick it out. Chapin came up with a loose ball. She's down on the floor along with Henry. Action the other way. Strodehoff on the break over to Lauren Orlando. And Orlando gets her second bucket of the second half. She's got 6 points. And the lead is now largest of the night. It's at 11. Case quickly down the floor. Inside to Atkins. Atkins right of the lane, up and in. Kristen Atkins with 2. Case down 9, 44-35, 13-35 left to play in the basketball game. Doubleheader night tonight on WHK and along the internet. The Case men will follow this one. Case hosting Brandeis tonight. They'll host NYU, New York University on Sunday here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Doubleheader that day too. The women will play at 2 o'clock. The men will play before them at 12 noon. Rashford drove to the basket left of the lane. She was fouled, hit in the head by Clancy. And that 2 fouls on Kate Clancy. At the line shooting 2 will be Rashford. So Lauren Rashford has 5 points on the night, all 5 coming in the second half. She is a 73% free throw shooter. First one's up and she misses it. From the foul line this evening, Brandeis 9 of 12. Case 2 of 2. Case, as Ed pointed out at halftime, did not have a free throw in the first half. Not even an attempt. Rashford's second free throw up. This one's good. So Lauren Rashford has 6 points. And the Brandeis lead is back to 10. It's 45-35. A year ago, Case lost twice to this Brandeis basketball team. Once at home in overtime in a heartbreaker, 67-65. And once on the road in just outside of Boston in Walton, Mass, 72-63.
Well, for whatever reason, the Brandeis judges have had the Case Lady Spartans numbers over the years. This is the 31st matchup between these squads, and Case has won just 9 of those basketball games.
There was a whistle away from the ball. The foul was on Chapin. That's her first. Case gets the inbounds off to Tondo. Tondo put up a 3, missed it. And Hollinger tripped Chapin as both fought for the rebound. The foul will go against the Case freshman. That's 2 on Aaron Hollinger. Hollinger, Ed, has been held scoreless in this basketball game, which is saying something because not only does she average 11 points a night, but she has also been the leading scorer in, I bet they've played 14 games, at least half of those 14 games.
Well, considering the matchup that Hollinger will play down low against this team, that doesn't surprise me. But Hollinger still needs to be involved in the offense. She needs to rotate the ball with them.
Strodehoff missed a shot, got her own rebound, missed it again. Lauren Orlando got that rebound, went up from the left side. She missed it, but she was fouled. Fouls on Case, fouls on Chelsea Peck.
And the judges missed more shots in that sequence than they had the entire second half to that point.
So Orlando's at the foul line. She'll shoot 2. First one in front of the rim, back of the rim, and it drops. Orlando with 7 points. 5 of them here in the second half. She spent most of the first half on the bench. She got 3 fouls very early. Second free throw is also good. Foul was on Chelsea Peck. That was her 3rd. So Case is down 12. That is now the largest lead of the night for either team. 12:35 left to play. Andrasic, top of the key to Peck. Hands it off to Clancy. 2 freshmen working between the circles for Case. Left side to the junior Tondo. Left-handed dribble, pulls it up. Top of the key to another freshman, Hollinger. In the paint to Peck, right side, shots blocked by Strodehoff. But Strodehoff's going to pick up a foul. Amber Strodehoff with her first foul. And Chelsea Peck will go to the foul line.
Well, if Case is going to go to the low block, Ron, they need to do that. They need to be aggressive and go to the basket, go to the rim hard, and see if they can continue to draw the fouls on the inside players, the post players of the Brandeis judges.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1, 2. Case down 12 with 12:23 left to play. The Shaw Pep Band will take us out to this commercial break. We'll be back with more Case basketball on the Spartans Basketball Network. Chelsea Peck, the 5'11 freshman out of Pittsburgh, will be at the foul line. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Peck has 4 points on the night. First free throw is up, and it is good. Peck out of Oakland Catholic High School. And on the opposite roster tonight, Carmela Breslin, also out of Oakland Catholic High School. 2 years apart, but they played together while they were in high school. Brandeis coming the other way after a Peck miss, and the judges could get an easy layup on a fast break. Breslin, Peck shot it, missed it. Breslin, her former teammate at Oakland Catholic High School, got the layup the other way. Case down 13, 49-36. They work the ball inside, right in the lane to Hollinger. Hollinger ball fake, put up a shot, missed it, got her own rebound, and working against Strodehoff, laid it up and in. Hollinger with her first 2 points of the night. Quickly down the floor, the other way, it's Lauren Orlando. Actually, that was Strodehoff. Amber Strodehoff, she's got 8. 51-38. Case down 13, 11:33 left to play. Tondo, top of the key, 3 off the glass, and it's good. Ashley Tondo with 16 points.
Well, the Spartans will need a defensive stop. They can't allow the judges to get those easy layups that they have the last few times down the court.
Tondo has 4 threes tonight. Breslin with it, left wing. Spots up a 3, shoots it, and makes it. Well, she has come out of nowhere, did not play in the first half. Seen action here midway through the second half and has hit 2 shots in a row, including a 3. She's got 5 points. Case down 13. Howell and Caitlin Henry ready to check in for Case. Tondo with the dribble, double teamed, left side, gets it off to Clancy. Clancy, right-handed dribble now between the circles with Breslin on her. Dribbles right of the lane, throws up a wild shot off a Brandeis player out of bounds, and Case will keep it. They'll have 12 seconds to shoot, 12 seconds on the shot clock. Caitlin Henry and Austin Howell come in. Hollinger will take a seat along with Andrasic. Coach Jennifer Reimer wants a timeout. We'll take one too. We'll be back. Case is down 13 with 10:40 left to play. You're listening to Spartans basketball on the Case Radio Network. The ball out underneath their own basket. Tondo will inbound it. Pack and Howell and Henry and Clancy in the game right now for Case. Ball's knocked back out of bounds. Spartans will keep it. So on the floor right now for Case, we've got a junior. We've got 2 sophomores and 2 freshmen. Nice feed into Caitlin Henry. Shot went up, missed it, but she was fouled. Diana Sincata will pick up the foul. That's 3 on Sincata. And Caitlin Henry will be at the line. She'll get 2 shots. Caitlin Henry had 3 points in the first half, has been held scoreless here in the second. Free throws up and it rolls around and drops. Caitlin on the season, a 71% free throw shooter. Case as a team shooting 68% from the foul line. Second shot, again, hits about every spot on the rim and drops, so she's got 5 points. Case down 11, 54-43. 10:30 left to play. The men will follow here on WHK and along the internet. Doubleheader night tonight, University Athletic Association play. Case hosting Brandeis at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Judges have the basketball. Breslin with it. Left wing, try to get it inside to Strodhoff, and Austin Howell reached over the shoulder and is going to get called for a foul. That will be 4 on Howell. Austin Howell with 4 fouls. Kristen Atkins up off the bench quickly. She'll check in.
And you question that foul, considering some of the harder down-low play we've seen tonight. That's one of the softer fouls that's been called tonight.
So Howell checks out, 4 fouls, 2 points. And Kristen Atkins checks back in. She has 2 points off the bench. Brandeis with the basketball. They inbound it underneath their own basket. Orlando way out on the left wing with the basketball. Kicks it off now to Sincata between the circles. 16 seconds to shoot. 10 minutes on the game clock. Case down 11. Sincata, feed right of the lane to Lauren Orlando, the cutter, and she turns around, she drops about an 8-footer. Nice shot that time. Nice body control by Lauren Orlando. She's got 10. Orlando on the season averaging 11 points. One away from that. Tondo with the basketball. Right wing to Caitlin Henry. Left-hand dribble. Now crosses it over. Back right side. Kicks it off to Tondo. Shots blocked. And Cassidy Dados comes up with it. Dados down to Breslin. Breslin with the basketball right side. Top of the key to Dados. They swing it. Sincata. 3 in the air. Left side. Hard off the back of the rim. Ball's tipped. Loose on the floor. Clancy comes up with it. Throws it away. Chapin comes up into the passing lane, steals the basketball for Brandeis, and the judges have it back.
That's 20 turnovers now for the Spartans in 30 minutes of basketball.
Orlando. She needs a timeout to tie her shoes. And we've got a whistle away from the ball. Foul is on Breslin.
She'll get called for throwing an elbow. She hit Kate Clancy clear in the face, right up around the nose.
So Breslin picks up her first foul. Case will get the basketball back. Case moving from right to left on your radio dial in the home whites tonight, trimmed in blue and silver. Tondo with it between the circles with Chapin on her. Gets a screen from Atkins, dribbles right side into the lane, off the glass, rolls around, won't go. Dados down with a rebound. A whistle and a foul away from the ball. Fouls on Lauren Orlando. Whistle came after the shot.
Well after the shot.
Like the break was starting the other way, but they're going to send
Tondo
to the line. So that's 4 fouls on Orlando with 9 minutes left to play. That's good news for Case. Tondo missed the front end of this free throw, though. So it's a shooting foul. Ashley was 16 points, looking for 17. So Orlando's going to check out, and Amber Strodhoff will check back in. Lauren Orlando checks out, 4 fouls, 10 points. Strodhoff is in with 8 points off the bench. And Tondo's second free throw is up and it is good. So Ashley's got 17 points. And Case now, Ed, with 12 minutes left, is down 12 with Orlando out of the game. Let's see how it works. Chapin, strong dribble. Caitlin Henry tied her up inside the lane as Chapin went up for the shot. And the jump ball possession arrow goes to Case. So great defense that time by Caitlin Henry.
Well, the Spartans got what they needed, a defensive stop there. They need to turn it around into points on the offensive end. They can't waste opportunities down the floor. They get to the free throw line, they definitely need to hit both, and they need to look for clean open shots off of a pick. A lot of movement offensively.
Tondo losing it to Chapin. Ball's on the floor. Caitlin Henry fights for it, controls off to Kristen Atkins. Atkins right-handed dribble. 8 seconds to shoot for Case. Tondo gets a screen from Atkins. Works right side. Chapin picks her up. 3 seconds to shoot. Charging foul on Ashley Tondo. Nice defensive work that time. Good foot movement by Jessica Chapman. 2 fouls on Ashley Tondo. Ball will go the other way. Brandeis gets it back. NYU comes to town on Sunday. The Violets will take on the Case Spartans. The men will tip at 12 noon. The ladies will go at 2 o'clock. Feed inside on a cutter. It's Cassidy Dados for Brandeis. Missed the shot. Tondo with the long rebound. Tondo on the break. Over to Erin Hollinger, her freshman teammate. Ball's tipped by Brandeis out of bounds, and Case will keep it. 25 seconds to shoot. On the floor right now for Case. It's Atkins, it's Tondo, it's Hollinger, it's Henry, and it's Clancy. Tondo inbounds to Atkins right in front of the Case bench. Off to Caitlin Henry with Sincata on her. Work it right side to Clancy, back to Henry. 15 seconds to shoot. Henry, left-hand dribble, left of the lane. Shot up, off the glass, and good. Caitlin Henry with 7 points. Brandeis quickly down the floor, and they throw the basketball away. So Case is going to get it back. Brandeis wants a timeout. We'll take one too. Spartans trying to get back in this basketball game. They're down 10, and Brandeis has their best player on the bench. Stay tuned. We'll be back. 7:37 left. You're listening to Case Basketball on the Spartans Network. So Case has 7 minutes and 37 seconds left to work their way back into this basketball game. They're down 10. They're working hard at it. Jennifer Reimer, 8-6 with these Case Spartans after 14 games in her second season. Taking on a team that's 11-2. Has spent most of the season ranked in the top 5 in the country. Ashley Tondo with the basketball for Case, off to Clancy, now to Hollinger. Hollinger loses it. Rashford stole it from her, and here comes Rashford. Quickly down the floor, right side of the lane, throws up a shot, and Clancy fouls her. So Kate Clancy will pick up foul number 3, and that will send Lauren Rashford to the foul line. She'll shoot 2. 8 team fouls for Case, 8 team fouls for Brandeis. Not what you wanted out of the timeout. Rashford at the line, first free throw's up, and it's good.
Well, you can't afford to give away freebies, both on the offensive end with the turnover and then on the defensive end to let them shoot uncontested from the free throw line.
Rashford makes both foul shots. She's got 8, and the lead's back to 12. Tondo with the basketball for Case with Chapin on her. Tondo gets a screen from Clancy. Clancy rolls out of it, gets the ball back from Tondo. Right-hand dribble, right side, work it inside, right of the lane to Hollinger. Hollinger pulls up, kicks it over to Tondo, left wing. Ball fake, moves left, throws up a shot. Back of the rim won't go. Chapin down with a rebound. Double teamed in the backcourt. Atkins and Hollinger. Chapin breaks the pressure, moves the ball down the floor for Brandeis, but then they throw it out of bounds. So the judges give it back. Good defensive pressure in the backcourt that time by Case caused that turnover. Tondo gets it from Atkins on the inbounds play, and here comes Case.
The last 5 minutes offensively for Case, their screens have become a little weak. They're not as strong as they were in the first half, and that's not freeing up the shooters on the perimeter.
Tondo with it in front of that Case bench, tries to work it inside to Henry. Caitlin controls off to Atkins, left-handed dribble, picked up by Chapin. Kicks it out to Hollinger, 8-footer right side, good. Aaron Hollinger on a nice feed by Kristen Atkins. Hollinger's got 4, Case is down 58-48. 6:15 left to go. That pep band from Shaw starting to get into the basketball game. Breslin, 3 from the left wing. Hit a couple early in the second half, missed that one. Ball's knocked out of bounds off of Case, and Brandeis will keep it. They'll get a fresh 30 on the shot clock.
Chapin, the 5'6" junior, had gotten in for the rebound. 2K Spartans knocked it away from her, but did not knock it back to where they needed to be.
So Brandeis will inbound the ball under their own basket. They get it into Dados. Kicks it out to Breslin. Breslin with Clancy on her. Kate Clancy, the freshman. Working against Breslin. Breslin works it right side to Rashford. Ball above her head in front of that Brandeis bench. They work it inside. Cassidy Dados, shot blocked by Hollinger. Dados got it back, works her around to another shot, missed it, but Chapin was wide open, missed that shot. And Strotford got the follow, so 3 misses and 1 make. Brandeis gets the basket. Strodhoff has 10, and Brandeis is up 12. 5:36 left to play. Caitlin Henry with it. Left-hand dribble, left of the lane. Shot up, rolls, and drops. And you heard the whistle. She was fouled, so she'll look for the three-point play.
Well, the Spartans a chance to bring it under double digits.
Caitlin Henry with 9 points. She'll look for 10. The free throw is eyed. It is up, and it is good. Caitlin Henry with 10 points, 7 of them in the second half. Case is down 9, closest it's been in a few moments. 5:25 left to play. Rashford, boy, nobody picked her up. She dribbled top of the key, went left of the lane. Nobody stepped up and helped, and she just had an easy 8-footer. She dropped it. Rashford has 10 points, all in the second half. Clancy, 3 in the air, top of the key for Case, and the freshman knocks it down. Kate Clancy from Sewickley, Pennsylvania, has 12 points. Case is down 8. Rashford again with Henry on her, and Rashford again dribbles in. Actually, that was Chapin that time. Jessica Chapin with 15. Dribbles in and makes the shot from the right baseline, and we've got a whistle away from the ball.
Ball was kicked. It'll stop play, and Case will substitute.
Austin Howell checks in. Caitlin Henry checks out.
Beth Andrasic back in the basketball game.
Aaron Hollinger will check out. So Case is down 10. Every time you think they got a break, they get to 9, they get to 8. One of those talented guards for Brandeis goes down and makes a play. That's why they're 11-2. Tondo with the inbound, throws up a 3, missed it right side. Lauren Orlando fights for the rebound with Austin Howell. They were tied up elbow to elbow. Orlando controls, hands it off to Rashford. They were locked. Rashford with Andrasic on her. 4:26 on the game clock. 15 on the shot clock. Sincata off to Dados. Dados with Atkins on her. Ball above her head. Hands it off to Sincata. Sincata with Clancy coming up. Steals it. Knocks it out of bounds. Brandeis will keep it. Judges have 6 seconds to shoot. 6 seconds to shoot. They'll have the ball out far side. And Coach Carol Simon of Brandeis wants a timeout. She knows that this is an important 6 seconds, because Case is trying to make a run at it. We'll take 1, 2. 4 minutes, 16 seconds left to play. Case down 10. We'll be back on the Spartans Basketball Network.
Provost Baseline for a great evening of basketball and pizza. So once again, fans, you'll be treated to a free piece of pizza out in the lobby in between games.
Ron Jansa, Doherty along with you. Doubleheader basketball night tonight on WHK and along the internet here at Case at www.case.edu/athletics/broadcast. Case down 10, Ed, 64-54, 4 minutes, 16 seconds left to play. This has been an outstanding game for the Spartans. Brandeis comes in 11-2. They come in ranked in the top 15 in the country. They've spent most of the season up until the last week ranked in the top 5. At one point early in January, they were the top ranked team in the country.
Well, you look at this, you go back and forth. The final 3 minutes of the first half, and Brandeis was able to open up a 5-point lead at halftime, and there was about a 4-minute stretch here in the second half when Brandeis really stretched it out. Other than that, these teams have gone toe-to-toe all night long.
Tondo knocks the inbounds pass out of bounds. Brandeis will keep it. 6 seconds to shoot for the judges. Sincata will inbound it. Rashford's in the game along with Dados, Chapin, and Orlando for Brandeis, their original starting 5. Again, Tondo with great defensive pressure, and this time they're going to take a second off the clock. Ashley knocked it out of bounds, and a second goes off the clock, so 5 seconds to shoot. Inbound to Rashford between the circles. Dribbles up, 16-footer, it's up. Off the back of the rim, no, and Clancy comes down with a rebound. So nice defensive pressure that time by Case. Clancy off to Tondo, 4 minutes left to play. 4 minutes left in the basketball game. Case is down 10.
The Spartans need points on this trip. They can't come away with anything less than 2 if they expect to be in the basketball game.
Caitlin Henry and Aaron Hollinger set to check back in for Case. Both came out just a few moments ago. Clancy and Atkins gave them a nice break, and now Hollinger and Henry are well rested and they're back in the game. Hollinger with 4 points all in the second half, and Caitlin Henry has 10 points, 7 of those in the second half.
4 shooters on the floor, Andrasic, Howell, Henry, and Tondo.
Andrasic to a cutter, Howell. Howell back to Andrasic, right wing. 5 on the shot clock. Caitlin Henry with it, left wing. Dribbles in, left of the lane, goes into a double team. Lost it, buzzer shot. Hollinger got it off, ball knocked out of bounds. She missed it, but Case will keep it. Boy, a nice feed that time by Caitlin Henry to Hollinger. Just got the shot off at the shot clock buzzer, missed it, but the ball was knocked out of bounds on the rebound, and Case gets it back, and they get a fresh 30 on the shot clock. 3:38 left to play. Inbounds pass deep to Andrasic between the circles. Left side, Henry, 3 in the air, shots partially blocked by Chapin, and Dados comes up with the basketball back to Chapin.
That's the 3rd time that Chapin has done that tonight, and all 3 of them have come from shots from the chest rather than the shoulders.
Henry just knocked it out of bounds off of the dribble of Brandeis, so the judges will keep it. They'll have it far side. Brandeis working from left to right on your radio. Inbounds pass to Chapin underneath the basket. She's open, she lays it up and in. Jessica Chapin was 17, came into the game averaging 14, leading scorer for Brandeis. Case with some work to do, down 12, 66-54, 3:05 left to play. Caitlin Henry, left-hand dribble between the circles.
There's a lack of urgency on the offensive end for the Spartans.
Gets a screen from Howell. Henry, right-handed dribble, right of the lane, spins out, kicks it out to Howell. Ball fake left side to Tondo. Ball fake, dribbles in, double team, kick back to Henry. 3 in the air in front of the Case bench, and it's good. Austin Howell hits a 3. Austin Howell with 5 points. Case is down 9, 66-57. Andrasic knocks it out of bounds. Brandeis will keep it. Kate Clancy will check in. Clancy checks in for Beth Andrasic. Andrasic checks out with 2 points. Clancy checks in with 12. Clancy off the bench has hit 4 threes tonight. 2 in the first, 2 in the second half. Chapin will inbound in front of that Brandeis bench. Brings it into Dados. Dados with Hollinger on her. Left side working it. Rashford now top of the key to Chapin. Chapin swings it to the right side to Sincata. Left-hand dribble right of the lane. Out to Lauren Orlando. 3 in the air by the 6'1" post player. And she knocks it down. Boy, when that happens, you just got to wonder if it's your night. 69-57. Brandeis has answered every Case call here. Hollinger works it right of the lane. Hollinger muscles in, pushes back, throws up a shot off the glass, and it's good for the freshman. Hollinger has 6. Case staying right there, not going away. Down 10, 69-59, 2:01 left to play. Chapin with it, right-hand dribble with Clancy on her, right in front of that Brandeis bench. Off to Sincata, left side, working it, looking inside, dribbles back, pulls it up, kicks it off to Chapin. Clancy comes out. Tondo has stolen the basketball. Tondo against Chapin. Tondo looks to Clancy, goes up for the layup, and Chapin went on top of her and fouled her. Coach Reimer wants a intentional foul, which would give them 2 free throws in the basketball, but they're not going to get that. They are going to get the 2 free throws. So Tondo will be at the line. She'll shoot 2. Tondo on the night with 17 points. Ashley Tondo, the leading scorer for Case this year, averaging 13 a night. Case is down 10, 69-59, a minute 46 left to play. First free throw is up, and it is good for Ashley Tondo. Checking into the game, Chelsea Peck for Case. Erin Hollinger will check out. Hollinger, the freshman from Chardon, out with 6. Peck, the freshman from Pittsburgh, is in the game with 5 points, and Tondo has made the second free throw. Tondo's got 19. Case is down 8, 69-61. A $1:40 left to play. Caitlin Henry guarding Chapin out near the circle. Chapin with it, works left side, gets a screen. Chapin dribbles left of the lane, ball's knocked out of bounds off of Chapin. So Brandeis will turn it over and give it back to Case. Case trying to get a shooter back in the game. A sub before the possession has changed. And Hollinger will come in. Chelsea Peck will check out, so that that defensive sub turns into an offensive sub.
Now the urgency has to pick up. Case needs a bucket within about 15 seconds.
Tondo off to Clancy. Ball fake between the circles. Spin dribble right side. Throws a shot off the glass. Rolls around. Won't go. Hollinger fights for it. Ball's loose. And Lauren Orlando comes down with it. But Tondo almost stole it in the backcourt. Who'd it go off of? It went off Case. And Brandeis will get the basketball back. Coach Reimer wants her team up in the backcourt. Full court pressure defense. So they'll play man defense in the backcourt with a floater in Hollinger. Hollinger will no doubt trap the sideline, but they're going to relax that defense now. So Chapin's going to bring it up the floor. Clancy working against her. 1 minute left to play. 60 seconds left in this basketball game. Sincata with it. Right side. Tied up by Henry. Caitlin Henry does a nice job. Ties her up. And the possession arrow goes with Brandeis. 14 seconds to shoot. Case down 8. 59 seconds. On the game clock, 14 on the shot clock. Chapin will inbound it right in front of her head coach, Carol Simon, in that Brandeis bench. Chapin into Dados. Ball almost stolen. Rashford dribbles in left side, and that's what happens when you go for the interception and you miss. Somebody's wide open, and Rashford had an easy layup. So it's 71-61. Caitlin Henry dribbles into a double team, throws up a shot. It's dropped, but she traveled with the basketball. Would have been a nice three-point play, too. Case down 10. They had drawn to as close as 8 in these last few moments, a couple of times, Ed. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1, 2. 46 ticks left in this basketball game. Case is down 10. We'll be back on the Spartans Basketball Network. In game 1 of our doubleheader tonight here at Horsburgh Gymnasium. Case hosting Brandeis in University Athletic Association play, and the Spartans women's basketball team down 10, 71-61 to the judges of Brandeis. Both teams will now check back onto the floor. For Case, it's Hollinger, Clancy, Henry, Tondo, and Austin Howell. So 2 sophomores, 2 freshmen, and a junior on the floor right now for Case. Checking on the floor for Brandeis will be Dados, Sincata, Chapin, Rashford, and Lauren Orlando, their original starting 5. Brandeis will have the basketball in the backcourt, inbounds pass, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul on Ashley Tondo. Now they're going to say Tondo knocked the ball out of bounds is what they're going to say. So Brandeis will keep it. And right away, ball inbounded to Chapin. Clancy fouls her. She will send the junior from Mendon, New York to the foul line for Brandeis. Kate Clancy has 4 fouls. Chapin's at the line. She'll shoot a 1-and-1 situation. First shot's up, and it's good. Jessica Chapin from the foul line tonight, a perfect 3 of 3. Brandeis from the foul line tonight, 15 of 18. Second free throw is up, and it is also good. Chapin's got 19. Brandeis is up 12. Hollinger with it. Inside the lane, right of the lane, dribbles to the left side, throws up a left-handed hook off the glass, and it's good. Erin Hollinger with 8 points all in the second half. Case fouls in the backcourt. Going to send Brandeis to the line and challenge the judges to make their free throws. So this time it will be Lauren Rashford. Rashford, the other guard in the backcourt for Brandeis, will be at the foul line. Rashford on the night, 3 of 4 from the foul line. She's got 12 points, all coming in the second half. She is a 73% free throw shooter. Case is now in the double bonus, so Rashford will get 2 free throws. Beth Andrasic will check into the game for Case. Spartans down 10, 33 seconds left. It's 73-63. Rashford's first free throw's up, and it's good. Second one is up, and this one is also good. Lauren Rashford has had a second half to remember. She's got 14 points all in the second half. Brandeis is up 12. 26 seconds to play. Austin Howell, 3 from the left wing, missed it. Rebound by Case. Follow is missed. Tie up underneath the basket. Rashford comes up with it, kicks it off to Dados. Dados fouled in the backcourt by Hollinger. So the parade to the foul line continues for Brandeis. On the night, Brandeis at the foul line, 18 of 21. Not only have they gone to the foul line, but they have made their shots. Case 9 of 11, all 11 foul shots coming in the second half. They did not make one trip to the foul line in the second half, in the first half. Dados at the foul line. Shot is up, and Cassidy Dados makes it. It's 77-63. She made them both. 14-point lead, largest of the night. This one due to the foul shots here at the end of the game. Caitlin Henry, long 3 from about 26 feet right side. She makes it. Henry with 10 points. Case is down 11, 77-66 with 5.7 seconds left. Another foul in the backcourt.
Ashley Tondo wrapped up. Was that Jessica Chapin that'll go to the line for the 2 shots?
So Tondo with 3 fouls. Chapin at the foul line, 5.7 left. Case down 11. Chapin's first free throw is up, and it is good. She is a perfect 5 of 5 from the foul line tonight. She's got 20 points, make it 21. She leads all scorers. Jessica Chapin, the junior guard out of Mendon, New York for Brandeis. Down the floor, shot clock is going to wind down. Game clock, buzzer's off. Tondo threw up a 3. It didn't go, and this ball game's over. 79-66, Brandeis, a 13-point winner tonight here at Horsburgh Gymnasium over the Case Spartans.